Right, so we've got something exciting for you today. I know we said we weren't going to do any more van maintenance, but unfortunately last week we had a bit of an issue. I was ill. What we managed to get was something exciting, which was the eco shit. So this will just stop things.
We'll have a perfect fit.
Right, what we've got here is the Eco Shit DIY toilet. Yes, it's actually called the Eco Shit, which I absolutely love its name. It's a DIY unit for building your own eco toilet. We wanted to get a composting separating toilet for a while now. The only thing that stopped this is the cost of them. They all seem to be really expensive for what you're getting. So we had a bit of look around and we managed to find a company that actually does a DIY kit, which is absolutely fantastic for us because we love to do a bit of DIY. So what we have here, this is the Eco Shit. We got the 10 litre separator. So basically what you get is, it comes in 5 or 10 litre. So you get a 5 litre bottle or a 10 litre bottle. And I think it's the same with the bin, you get a 5 litre bin or a 10 litre bin. Obviously we chose the 10 litre because Liz pisses like a racehorse. It's a lot cheaper than buying a full composting toilet, and it comes with the instructions, a rough idea how to build it. Obviously we will be taking our own little twist on this. We're going to bring you along for that journey while Liz builds it. So with the instructions you get the dimensions of everything to cut. So what I'm going to cut now is the toilet seat holder. So that's basically out of, it says to use 15mm ply, but obviously B&Q either do 9mm or 12mm. So we're doing it in 12mm ply. So one of the good things that the instructions came with was a radius gauge. This is for basically cutting the seat out for your toilet. Handy bit of kit. It's an R120 if anybody's interested. But yeah, once it's all marked up, what you get is this. And all you do is you line it up, mark it up in there. That'll be fantastic. I miss the smoke on the Cumberland and the fireflies at midnight and the color of the leaves in the fall.
Let's see if this fits though. So it's going well, cracking on with our Eco Shit toilet, self-composting. I'm just going to take you and show you what Steve is up to now. It's starting to properly come together, guys, isn't it? Morning guys, so we're on to day 2 of building the Eco Shit, which is the composting toilet that we've bought. It's going well, we've got the frame done. Last night we managed to get a layer of varnish on. The lighting outside isn't great, so we have to work with what we get, but it doesn't make for great footage for you. But as I say, it was a layer of yacht varnish. We are now on with fitting some Fablon as well. So for those of you that don't know, Fablon is better known as sticky back plastic, yeah, that all good stuff. So we're going to put some of that on just to add an extra layer of protection. Obviously it's a toilet, so we'll show you that and show what we're getting on with today. Catch you in a bit.
So that's the build of the composting toilet by EcoShit. Cracking little thing. Absolutely would definitely advise anybody to get one if you're thinking about going composting and you can build it. But to be fair, they give you the full instructions of how to build your unit. We had to change a little bit because, as you've seen, ours went into a pre-built sliding unit. I'd already taken the measurements because they had them online, so I was able to measure the space I had online to see if the composting toilet was actually going to fit with a little bit of jiggery and pokery in the way we wanted it, because I didn't want a lid on it. I wanted it to be able to slide tight in against here and basically for this to be its lid, which, as you've seen, it does do. So the little additions that I made was, which you've probably seen, was the little black screw blanking buttons that I put on. That's just to stop it basically moving about too much when you sit on it, because it does, although it does slot in nice, there is a little bit of movement, and obviously you do want a little bit of movement when you're going for number 2, do you? You want to be over that bucket. Anyway, I'll hand you over to Liz now.
Just a little bit on EcoShit. EcoShit is the name of the company, it's also the name of the product. They're a very small family-run business from Germany. They themselves, they're passionate campers. The idea for this is that they wanted to create something that was sustainable, that was environmentally friendly. They work with local manufacturers, local suppliers. Everything is as local as they can possibly get it. It's a fantastic company. They've got a really good website. Go on there, have a read about all the information yourselves. As Stevie said, we bought the DIY kit. You can buy all of the parts separately, so if it's either a replacement or if there's just a bit of kit you need. There's also other products on there, everything connected with an environmentally friendly, eco-sustainable toilet. So go on, have a look, check them out. EcoShit, they're really good, and they've proper saved us a load of money.
And it's not a paid sponsorship, so this will tell you how much we're like.
No, not at all. This is, we
believe in them, they're really good.
Absolutely.
So let's talk numbers, because if you hear this long, that's what you've stayed for.
Absolutely. So we paid 96 quid all in from EcoShit. That was £77 for the DIY kit itself, and then coming from Germany it was 19 quid for delivery. So when we were looking at composting toilets, the cheapest one that we could find was £179, but that was for a plastic one. We wanted something that was environmentally friendly, sustainable and all that. So the cheapest wooden eco toilet that we could find that is in stock at the moment is £499. Now we paid, I think including materials, all in was about £125. So overall, compared to the cheapest, so what that means, guys, is that overall we saved ourselves about £350. So genuinely saved us a huge amount of money, guys, and we're hoping that maybe it could save you money as well.
So the reason we moved away from chemical waste toilets, because obviously you know that we're going into life in the van full time, and also we've got a big trip planned. The one thing we didn't want to do is rely on Elson points.
What it also means as well though, guys, is it means that we can be off grid for longer because we're not having to look for those waste disposal points. There are Elson points to be found, of course, all over the UK, but they're not quite as easily accessible, and the fact that we want to live off-grid for as long as we can, this just makes it more possible for us, which is fantastic. And again, it's another little game changer. Yeah,
absolutely. Like we said before, if you've enjoyed what you've watched, we'd love it if you give us a subscribe and smash the like button. Thanks again for watching, guys.
Cheers, guys. See you later.